previous election. So I think everybody should be careful how they prescribe areas. There's no one in Jamaica has any title for anything.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
No one in Jamaica has any title for anything.
Statistics going to blow your fucking mind.
No one in Jamaica has any title for anything. No one in Jamaica has any title for anything. We are a democracy. I've tried to operate in such a way that I go everywhere, speak to everyone, and there may be historical trends that they can change.
Now, when we tell them to say the government of Jamaica is coming for your land, now if I want to say me chat too much, how comes the government will come for your land when you have title for your land? The government not care a bit about your title. You hear what Andrew Holness just said a while ago?
Greetings across the earth. I came across this information and I'm not a problem. Kind of bring my opinion, just like every other opinion out there, or even suggestions. But the question for I is this: is it true that all property is owned by the government? Yeah, is it true that all property is owned by the government? Now I'm going to say outlaw political government. The body of persons that constitute the governing authority of a political unit or organization, such as the officials comprising the governing body of a political unit and constituting the organization as an active agency. And remember, government was instituted amongst man, from which they derive their just authority. So when a man talk about government own anything, ask who is the government and from where does that government get its authority? These are valid questions. I man go on to say the total disregard for the constitutional rule of law has been a political tradition, meaning them always naturally, by their very nature and construct, is adverse to the supreme constitutional law of the land. And I can prove it by way of the Jamaica Trust, 16 September 2019, where you're looking at the definition where it presents itself as excluded bodies, meaning a political party or body that promotes a political party or a candidate of a political party. So that in and of itself I got express the fact that the government of Jamaica as an representative of the Commonwealth state I do its own thing. Literally. I'm saying to these people here that the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom is that written law. All you have to do is read it, people. As amended 2011. Yeah, this derived from the British Nationality Act, British foreign thing. So you have rules that are set in place to safeguard the people and to restrict the action of people like Andrew Holness and his cabinet and their political unit or organization. Literally, it's there. Yeah, man. So when them say, is it true that all property is owned by the government? We're going to say, hell no. It is not true that all property is owned by the government. While the government of Jamaica does own a significant amount of land or other assets, it does not own all property. The government does engage in the sale and lease of government land through a process called divestment, but private ownership of property is also protected under the Jamaica Constitution. All right. All right. When they must say the government own land, again you have to get the definition of what constitutes a government. Because these people act outside the law, but through the people them not have enough information to bring them to bear. These people are committing treasonous act. But again, the populace, where them are regulate, do not comprehend these things because them not have access to what is known as law. They understand they are being administered under some foreign public policy. So in some federal jurisdiction. You understand? This is what really are going on. And this is why the very Jamaica Trust, like I said, the proper law of Jamaica is that trust. And what is the proper law? The constitutional law will always be the supreme and proper law. Any other law will present itself that is not conducive or is contrary to the supreme contract law of the land, that merchant law, then it is void. Cannot be enforceable, but they'll trick you, they'll deceive you, they'll coerce you into submitting to that demonic foreign jurisdiction. Which attorney can say it's not so? Which other man or woman out there can say it's not so? Now in Jamaica, the government is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system, meaning the foreign colonial queen or king is represented by the governor general, who is presumed to be the head of state. And the prime minister, like a guy, Andrew Holness, none of these individuals, no matter the office leader, anybody can go sit down in that prime minister chair. Now, the prime minister is the head of the government. It's two separate and distinct areas, two separate and distinct arenas. One, you have the head of state, who is the governor general, who represent the foreign crown. Two, you have a prime minister who is the head of, not the state, the head of the government. What is a government, my people? Come on. Mess on there up there and not going like we don't understand. Talk to me. What is the government? I mean, some man love God on them thing. All right, me have a definition on a breakdown and says government, the body of persons that constitute the governing authority of a political unit or organization, just like what we're expressing. Again, the bodies of persons. That means there's a group of people would represent the government. Them call it a body politic. You understand? So what is the government? A group of people where said them have authority from somewhere else to govern over all man and woman. And me I say nothing no go so. That's why the government I got presume so them own everything. You know, so your birth certificate is the primary property where them are claim jurisdiction over or interest in. Really? Because everything where you think you own is actually and in factually owned by that legal entity, because only the legal entity can operate out there in that fictional commercial arena, my people. Hence, there'll always be that presumption. Most people in Jamaica never know about a allodial title until back in 2015-16 when me talk like that. And when me look on the quantum grammar with David Wynne Miller, them things they become real expressive. So when you have your birth certificate and put a allodial claim on that, where you tell these Babylonians, say, Sodomite, step back. If you not have this kind of title, what you do? Present your interest, prove your claim. What pledge, what contract, present it on both the public record and your court record for inspection and discussion. This is how we operate. And you, Sodomite, where I speak, you better be credible. You better be credible, meaning whatever you present after the duly signed and sealed, meaning it's certified under penalty of oath. So all your liabilities go and be on the table. Your commercial, your financial, your legal, all of these things. This is how we do business out here, people. Don't let them deceive you with their nonsense. Own what? Under holiness, a governor of a corporation, an organization, a political unit, and they have what is known as constituency, meaning all the people who participate in that colonial nonsense, calling it politics. That's why I'm not getting a view, that's why they're not gonna like me, because everybody colonized, participating, all when them say them not, actively they are. Babylon have a database we can always prove it. When Babylon go into them database and I look for me or try to write anything about me, them shake in them boots. I'm there you have to tell them, say, I am me and I have effect that public record. So this is what I say. They're operating in bankruptcy, meaning they're in a de facto capacity, meaning it's not lawful. It's legal because y'all agree to it. That's what's going on out there. Get the clarity, my people. And I'm not bragging nothing. Nothing at all like that. It not have nothing to do with arrogance either. All we are doing is bring a truth where more sound. Yeah. Nah, go easily grasp. And we like it that way. Why? Again, because of the truth. And when you push this kind of truth, you won't be popular. And that's the motivation, because if a popularity you deal with, a better you got. Yeah. You dance like a stripper out there. Anyway, again, with us, I say, comprehend what the government is. That's all it is. Now we have say here is more detail, a little more detailed explanation. Government ownership. The government of Jamaica is one of the largest landowners in the country. It holds land and assets for various purposes, include public infrastructure, social services, and economic development. Now, when the master the government own, this is why these politicians can go on like them special. The government can't own nothing. The government usurp everything that belongs to the people, because the people is the ones who represent the Commonwealth state. These are the people who exist in the Western Territory. These are the people who are known as private people. These are the people who have been, coerced, tricked, deceived, into their constituency. And all them do is do it on paper, so you have to figure it out and get away from that mess. This is why we firebomb them citizenship and them citizenry and them citizens collectively. Now we say divestment. Divestment is the action or process of selling off subsidiary business interest or investment. Always the interest, never the actual property itself. You understand? Always the interest them want. You get me? Equitable interest them a demand. While them school not teach you nothing about this level of them finance and the business activity. Why you think them not teach you these things? Because you are that commodity. You are the slave. Yeah, without you, that business crash and it's over. But you're actively participating in your own enslavement unknowingly. Truly. The government also engaged in divestment, which is a sale or lease of government-owned land to individuals, businesses, and other entities. This is done to stimulate economic growth and development and broaden the base of ownership. Now, when you see Babylon talk about them take up the property here and not sell it and not do what them want to foreign investors and things, who you think are profit from that? Who are benefit? Even the very Jamaica Trust, I said, it exclude these people we are dealing with them tourists, anything at all. So all the tourist industry, them things they're outside are benefiting the people. These things benefit private foreign investors and the government officials always play the middleman, and this is how you see them accumulate them wealth where them now pay tax on. These are the wealth where going to some foreign trust, off-island, you know what I mean? Business enterprises where common people can't know about. The politicians we are doing, them know about each other's secret. So then we talk some little nonsense will impress the public, but the real treasonous conduct, all of them keep that secret to themselves. I'm going to keep telling them. Our greatest adversary we have out there is that political system will create the divide. Don't take my word for it. Now, private ownership. The Constitution of Jamaica, or any constitution anywhere, protect private property rights, ensuring that individuals, not groups, individuals and entities have the right to own property and that it cannot be taken without just compensation. So when these sodomites take my pro box and do what they want, cost me all kind of money, cost me all kind of hardship and pain. To this day, I can't move. When I move, I have to jump in a taxi and pay money. You understand? Not even my bicycle I have when I could have ride. When I used to have to ride and get to location, I'm sweating wet. A damn inconvenient you ever got through. This nasty Babylonian government choose to arbitrarily just take away my property, carry me in a court and cannot convict me of any crime. And instead of them release my property to me lawfully like how them get it. These cross-dressing political sodomite, including the judiciary and the parliamentary, all of them work together. Just take my thing and destroy it. Pussy. Without just compensation, this is where my claim going to be. All I know have to compensate me. If it's not today or tomorrow, that's why we have a judgment out here. We not beg no friend from no politician. Pussy, I know my public servant. Pussy, I me on the boss. All I know we have to say on a politician. Pussy, on a public servant with an oath of office. Tell me some around now. Pussy, on a commit treason, brawling, and talk about on a God. Where? Which police? You think not even 100,000 police can move 1 million man will stand up and say righteousness. You can't move 1 million warrior where I say judgment. I want to come from with no nonsense. You perpetrate public slavery openly. And because the people totally colonized and distracted, them accept these nonsense willingly. I man say fire burn. Pussy. Which government? Which court? We don't know law. We're not far removed from law. You have absolutely no authority, none. And I am he where I demonstrate that. Naturally. Do the research, people. Snap out on you know what I mean? On a dream state. Snap out of it. When them take for property, pussy them for compensate it. And when them now want to do it, we for know say a judgment. We for know say, yeah, that's it. Now, public versus private. The government's role in land ownership and its policies on divestment demonstrate a balance between public and private ownership. Nonsense. Recognizing both the importance of government asset. Where the government don't have no assets, people. Anything where the government have as asset of the I the people. All away. Stop making these politicians fool you. The first one who hold and strip naked and light a fire, I bet you the rest of them run like thieves. The very first one will get them head lift off the trees and us act and conduct, I bet you the rest of them disappear. Now righteousness of the permeate there, or the example has been set. Nonsense out there. I want to go on like on us. What's wrong? All I know smart equipment and still talking this colonial enslaved nonsense. Which one of these politicians I got? Break my heart, man. That's why I never find some bush for going on just know say me that not my bush. I'm in the business where I go on out there because it's just nonsense me see out there. Straight nonsense. What asset? Them said the government's role in land ownership and its policies on divestment demonstrate a balance between public and private ownership, recognizing both the importance of government assets for public good and the benefits of private ownership for economic growth and individual development. Now, we have to understand when these sodomites talk about private, them talk about for them private investors and for them private. It have nothing to do with you who are supposed to be outside of them colonialization as West Indian. God, them just tell us so you're born and you're citizenship. You have to rebut that and say, God, suck your mother pussy. Who you call citizen? And I don't want to be a part of your merchant slave citizenship. You have to deal with them brawling. What kind of polite and prettier thing? When them a push them slavery down your throat and a back it up with them government badness. Where the very same equipment where other people and taxpayers' money provide that, the pussy them I use it right back at you and honor support them. Fire. Burn. We are begging a friend from one of Sodomite. A truth was said. No friend. You can buy out them out there. Not all of us. Yeah, man. We don't fool the world with all our religious ritual and we are say fire burn. We don't want none of it. We not participate in none of it. We not give a credence to none of it. We are burn out in an illusion. This is where we are do because we have that right. Now one can do what one want to do because one have that right. Don't impose it. We don't want it. We do not want colonization. We do not want enslavement, and we not accept no form of slavery. Yeah, we want to stay without totally and just give thanks right there. We just do without, and that is it. Yeah, man. So I don't understand why we allow, them kind of situation, yeah, for a little politician man can just run him mouth and everybody does say, yeah. Well, as we go along, people are going to improve. All right, a presumption. Them just trick you and tell us to register your property with them and them just take control over it. Ask yourself, 20 years ago, that wasn't necessary. 50 years ago, that wasn't necessary. But once this GLP come into power with these new breed of cross-dressing people, everything changed. The wife become multi-billionaire. The husband become multi-billionaire. The children become multi-billionaire. And the populace suffer. Peasants suffer. And who I support these people, the very same peasants. That's why you have to leave them in that sufferation. You just push the information for sure why you're not a part of it. And you have no interest in being included in it. And you have to express it clearly. You have to express it clearly out there. Yeah, man. So this is how we just take our time and share our side of it. I go and make this play for us a little bit. And they are them hold that energy there. Salute. Yeah.
Prescribed areas. There's no one in Jamaica has any title for anything.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
No one in Jamaica has any title for anything.
Statistics is going to blow your fucking mind.
No one in Jamaica has any title for anything. No one in Jamaica has any title for anything. We are a democracy. I've tried to operate in such a way that I go everywhere, speak to everyone, and there may be historical trends, but they can change.
Now, when me tell you say the government of Jamaica is coming for your land, now if I want to say me chat too much, how comes the government will come for your land when you have title for your land? The government not care a bit about your title. You hear what Holness just said a while ago? Nobody in Jamaica no own no land. No title holder in Jamaica no own no land. So them can come and take you off of your land whenever they.
Well, I make us see if I can bring some clarity to that part there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of clarity. I man have piece of property and I man have a paper where most common people would call a title. But I know it is only a certificate of title. The real title rests somewhere else. No different from the birth certificate where you have. You understand? The birth certificate is just that. It's just a certificate of title. Your true title sit down somewhere else. This is where them can make a presumption saying them own everything. But once you can read and write, you got to ask the question, what is the government? Where Andrew Holness come from? Now one little man when him born somewhere in a Spanish town, 30 years ago, can Andrew Holness present $1 billion, saying have this in asset 30 years ago? Salute Joel Jaguar. You understand? 25 years ago, 20 years ago, they are them have to stop act silly out there. They are them are going like on a brain dead out there. Where all of these politics right now, see me there, nice and lean, make me go turn politician, and within 1 year, make me become 300 pounds. I'm not gonna brag about how much billions me have when me take from you, the people. I'm not gonna look out there just like all these politicians and look upon the degradation of our society. Look upon where them are say it is beautiful and lovely, but it's only in a one little small area. You understand? While everywhere else is decaying. We now follow them. This is why I must say the birth certificate is a whole different thing the item have to focus on. You understand? And Babylon go always say, you don't own nothing until you can rebut that presumption. Because all them are doing is make a presumption. All this government entity that is a representative of the Commonwealth, so-called state of Jamaica, can do is make offer. It's a service organization, a service company, but it will trick you because them dumb down the people. It's only low IQ people participate in the political system where they out there. And watch me now, I'm not being rude. May I say, uno not have enough information for know say uno are enhanced by for own participation, uno own colonization, which is the sophisticated enslavement being perpetrated upon you unbeknownst to you. This is why may I say on a low IQ. I care not about whatever colonial degrees or accreditation one can brag about. One can't demonstrate nothing truthful, nothing lawful, and nothing that is proper, only because you operate in a legal area, in a legal capacity, in a legal society. And the difference that's the distinction. So the item have to choose to look at the alternative information. Look at what constitutes law. That's the item have to and let go of for the legality what politicians can make and break and change all of those rules. Them can't play with the law, them have to literally circumvent the law. And when me show you, see the Jamaica Trust here, it was enacted on the 16th of September 2019. And it tells you clearly where to deal with. And the political entity, the political system, and the political participants is outside of the Jamaica Trust. You understand? But because you people volunteer to be their subject slave, then nobody can interfere. That's all I go on out there. Until you people become cognizant of who and what you are and make that choice to stand up as that man or woman. Yeah, man. And let go the distractions. Or at least, you know what I mean, minimize the distraction. So it go out the higher. Yeah, man. So I'm on literal in a day I try beg no friend, the item will know that. No time. We just come talk a truth and if we resonate with people where righteous, people where all when them imperfect, them resonate with truth, align themselves with truth, and I try build according to truth. You understand? And that's our thing there. And I feel make you feel good. And I feel impress you. You understand? Yeah, man. Not like that. Government is just that. Government, you're my servant when you're in a public. And you, government, all on government entity, public entities, on subscribe on own oath of allegiance to show I respect and maintain human dignity. And I know that this is why you can get more than a lawsuit. You can brought up an international law for treason and get on head chop off. And as we go along, people have become aware of these things, and we're going to find agencies where now going to have a problem and implement these things. Boy, yeah. And change up around here. Make some cross-dressing sodomite. Know them place. And if you know the place, man, and I run amok, literally. And I talk about a politician now, God where? Where? On the outside, separate and apart, far removed from law, and lawful act, and lawful conduct. Anything and everything on do illegal. It's not even legal, it's illegal. But I them out there not really comprehend it yet, but they're getting close. So we are gonna be patient and wait. Irrespective of where this colonial political government I try to, infer when them are brag about them 8,000 members and all of these things. Watch me now. When righteousness permeate this earth, a truth I got stand up. Yeah, not policy, not legality, truth. Yeah, man. So at no time we are intimidated or afraid. Absolutely no government, none, no government. God, the Most High Creator of the highest government. So God, all right, what them have out there are the fiction. That's why we stand up in the lawful area and can talk this way and go unrebutted. Every boy out there have to stand down. Which one of these clown want come stand up and rebut anything what me I say? It's slavery out there. Who wants to say it's not? Come and prove it. It's colonization out there. Who wants to say it's not? Come and prove it. It's racism out there. Who wants to say it's not? Come and prove it. Simple. You have some people out there that not ramp for drug yard, you know. Them always want to see you a man where them don't know nothing about, them don't know from nowhere, nothing at all. Or through whatever on YouTube, them will run in and try analyze you and try tell us say you have to do this or you're not supposed to do that. And them know me as a man, I'll look upon them and say, listen, go easy, I don't know you, you don't know me. Just walk away. And that's it for me. And when them persist, you know, I just get cross and just give them some seaman language. The first thing them I get is a SYM up under the all that will bring them into the world. Why? I'm going to interfere with you, so how you feel audacious enough to come pursue me. Next thing you get the head chop off and case closed. We have to get peace in the earth and we'll choose peace. There is law will permeate the earth, but the Babylon B system come and usurp that law, change it, and talk say a legality. And in them legality, a bare accusation them place. And we now we have to prove so we are not guilty. We can't say we're innocent no more. This is where them are imposed, and everybody does sit still. They are them have to choose, man. Yeah, man. They are them have to choose. And me know say, come in at this thing with no church style, a tambourine. You have to come with truth. Yeah, man. Unrebuttable truth. And you have to stay resolute in your truth. And our truth is that we are free man and woman. We exist at the Most High Creator of nature. Yeah. Me hear some man we talk against that. They don't call the creator, use God as a term of, I see some little people out there, irrespective of a religious denomination, whether it's Muslim, Hebrew, Israelite, any one of these Christianity. Listen, man, when you don't have phone thing, just keep phone thing to yourself so man can just respect honor and honor thing. A man like me don't try impose none on a bomb, none on a little religious nonsense for a man like I, as if I cannot read and write for myself. I say Sodomite enough to stop it and back up. A man like me is not the same like every man out there. And I don't wish to be. You know hear how I talk. You know hear what is my advocacy. A freedom different from phone nonsense where I try to get rich commercially. Totally separate and distinct from that. Freedom was said. And that is the advocacy. So I want to stop run up in on me and feel like me I look friend from out there. We'll roll with the people and with this truth you resonate with. That's it. We don't want a power, we don't want a party, we don't want running away like it. That's why I help on Facebook a street, but that's a black me. I say, oh, so much people attach themselves. Black, who know I am. Me have to assist I want to deal with the righteousness where I man can identify. I want to come with a little superficial nonsense. Me a black, who know. Because I don't know. I'm going to make it clear by my demonstrations and I want to associate with them. I have to know a place. More sound out there. Now the ones them who were rate and honor, them are going to know that. Because we're going to say, and we're going to show them that love. But if them ever switch and change them role, at the very same way we switch and move on. I saw it go, man. I don't know attachment around here, man. I just grow, man. I just rise, man. I just build, man. I just become. Yeah, man. That's all it is. And we not take no nonsense. We have to verify what you have said. Prime Minister, if you have said government own everything, verify that, not joker. What you going to use? Big guns and thief everything. And that you think you can sit in a Prime Minister office all the day of your life? You think around here going to be like them African state where one man have the military and the police and them govern everybody and tell everybody what to do? Them think they can't round of them corner of the earth, yeah. It's impossible. I'm gonna say around here got Europe in such a way where the whole world won't cry. That's how it goes. When I go with no satanic nonsense. Joker guy, government own what, where and when? Which court can demonstrate that? What court can demonstrate that? Joker. But yeah, said man, salute the area and clear it. A truth of the supreme thing out here. Jamaica have no justice. Jamaica have no law. Straight lawlessness. When a politician can act as a dictator and direct some unlearned police where subscribe lawful constitutional oath for break it for political and profit gain. Political gain and profit. Monetary profit and get some little extra money for abuse people and say them have political authority for do that. Me I show no say them political system were out there is outside of the Jamaica trust. What do you think that means? That means that them sodomite do something totally different and the people them is totally unaware. That are go on. That's the truth. What's the proper law for Jamaica? The Organic Constitution, Chapter 3, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom, as amended 2011 by assent. That's the written law, where it said, Parliament shall make no law. That means that you legislators in the Parliament, they can make no law. And no organ of the state, meaning the executive or the judicial, shall take no action to abrogate, abridge, or infringe upon the people's fundamental rights and freedom. And what is that? You have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the ownership of property when a body enough to come gain a talk outside of the rule of law, where them a proper due process are being enforced. That's how it goes. Them boy enough to do what them want to do and get away with it. Them get away with it because of the lack of knowledge and fear. More so fear, because people know so these politicians and them political agency and agents violate them in every way. But them stand up and watch. But make a mistake with one of them. Because me and a political not them would run me down and strip me naked and beat me, burn me, chop me, cook me, eat me. But the politician can do anything, and get away with it. And when I say politician, I mean them gangster too. All right are political. When you say gang, it's political. That's how it starts. 1P, 1J. That's how it starts. Big divide. And them learn it from them colonizing master, because it happened on the mainland where them have the blood and the grip. It happened all over the world. Every island are going to have gangs, and you're going to find a political party at the head of these gangs. You understand? Yeah, and then it just matriculate down to want to say the society are go on. When we remove them political people where them alone get rich and fat, we remove them and we start dealing with the thing for ourselves. I man as a yard man, yes, so any resource whether yes, so I'm supposed to get a check when resource I leave the land. Government not compel me so them I sell. And me still around here so no get no dividends. Then how the government this all them sodomite just jump in front me. And all of you don't understand that. How them jump in front way. How these politics, these guys can wear Armani suit and we have to wear t-shirt. How come? How come them can arm themselves with all kind of equipment for them get from we the people? Our taxpaying money. Make them get all of these equipment. But them I tell you, say, boy, you can't have no equipment to protect and secure yourself. What kind of nonsense that? Pussy I will not fool. You better fool and colonize folk out there, but don't think you can fool everybody. Yeah, man. That's why we said judgment, righteousness are going to permeate, boy. Yeah. That I go on. Yeah, man. No. It's a good thing me are old, man. Can you imagine if me was all 20 with them kind of information? Yeah? I'm on at 25, but I'm fit and strong and can run real fast and bum flick and do all kind of things. Yeah, man, and true, me love run. Me can't just a jog. Me have to go run for 2 hours, 3 or something run. I remember when me there in Jacksonville as a young youth, about 22, 23, and me live over which side of town that was. I think on the south side, because you'd have a school, a high school where bare late night me go over there go train. Yeah, man, I remember the high school there where every time when it touch 11:30, me drive out and get there and yeah, I buy all 1 o'clock. I mean always around 20 lap. Yeah. And then I walk about 5 lap of them way them used to go on and me exercise and train. Late at night. Yeah, man. So when I see me out there late and I'm not in the street everywhere me there in the world, but they are Texas the same way me just gonna run. Yeah, man. I pass through your town just a visit for like 2-3 days and when I rise, I go and exercise, run gone. Yeah, man. And them kind of energy there. But you know, more time there, I have to, digress a little, go around this and touch upon this. But yeah, that's because we are man, we live. We never confined, like how most sound just confined on one little island, stuck on a little island. You understand? The only experience we have, I want to go up on YouTube or read a book. It is a whole different thing, my people. It really is a whole different thing. And that's why you can't look for every man and say every man are the same. It's impossible. All of we can never be the same. How? When we're not attached with the same brain. However, that's what them want with a bit. Think like a hive mind dummy where politicians put up themselves and tell themselves worship them. And then them give some cross-dressing sodomite divas as entertainers and say, worship them also. When them look around here, so them say, a man like me does stay so. And I say, fire burn, who uno? Yeah, man, where wanna come from? Where on the foundation? Where for the truth? Fire burn. That them I get from we around here, so. You know, beg, my friend. Yeah, man, our information and truth are going to resonate with the natural warriors and warriors them out there where I said that very same truth. And remember, and I want big crowd. If you say a big crowd, no say a fuck we are going. It shall be few as it ought to be. Most spoil out there. And I seek fallacious glory. While we are still rooted in our truth and I say fire burn. Yeah, man. We don't want for no fame. And we don't want for no fortune. Fire burn. For no prosperity dream and our one. Fire burn. What not say, man? Just give we correct information, truth, so we can stay lawful in the earth and live up full according to the Most High's righteousness. That is more than what we need. Anything else and everything else a bonus would have said give thanks. One thing you can take away from it? Absolutely nothing. Gonna take everything already and see where they are standing for dominant. Yeah, man. Totally colonized and we're there and as a fire burn for the colonization because we can express it, we can prove it. How you know you colonize, my people? Just look at the legal standards that is being enforced upon you. Notice me never say law. Them are not God, so them cannot issue law, my people. Always know that. Again, notice the legal codes, those legal standards, alternatively used as rules and regulation being enforced upon you as a people. That's when you know you're colonized. That's when you know that specific legal code is racial profiling, racially motivated. Yeah, you're going to say it comes from the laws of Burgos and then some people matriculate it down to what them call slave codes. And the Louisiana slave codes did apply to enough of my people from over 80. They lift up and go in Louisiana and spread out. And when we are say, yo, you don't know how we done. We are say, watch you know, me go up now go see what go on and them just lift and go in Chicago again. Am I seeing people and man? It is us. But the colonial people and come through, these foreign people, some of them will look like we. Them call themselves Moors. These are Islami people. Them come with a religious force. Yeah, and for them religious force, they come for really move against the Christian force where dominate them. So these people will look like we just come here and tell their lie and just have our people confused around here. That's all it is. That's why I'm going to play the religious game. I say, if you're religious, I can respect you. Don't impose it. Because I have no religion to impose. I man say give thanks to the mystic laws of the universe. And that's my thing that not depend on image here or image there. It's more of a consciousness. It's more of an awareness. You have to know. When you don't know, you stay in the dark. Nobody know place you there. You understand? And by your own self-application, you're going to remove yourself from that dark, ignorant, illiterate place. Then truth you will bring money. Our style, philosophical reasoning. And everybody can appreciate this. But again, when a day of no fanfare, when a boy or a girl out there scrutinize our truth, them are going to say, yo, the warrior you're not normal. Look on the research, hear what my talk say, and look how he might qualify. That same way, nothing to prove. We just live our truth. Omar, White, salute out there. Anna. Well, yes, I people, we get another little area there where, you know, right now, 1 hour mark, so you know, I'm never wrap it up about now. And we give thanks for the, you know, the free expression. This is where the Babylonian, Andrew Holness and them friend them were sit down behind the scenes in our high places, because Andrew Holness is only a puppet. Andrew Holness, I, sovereign man, Awa, where you know as Linton hyphen O'Neill full $1. I say you're one puppet, my brethren. Yeah, man, you're one of them guys that as a prime minister, politician, I work on behalf of the foreign colonizing interest. Specifically, you work for the Federal Reserve, the little area there where you have the Rothschild banking people and for them little system, them demonic devil people where put a hole on currency and I use it as weapon manipulate the whole system, monetary system. That's what them do, and that's the Andrew work for. And them thing are the truth. That's why them come with taxes. Watch me now. I tell the eye them say me owe tax on a piece of property where me have and me not paying a tax on it. And me can't wait for them to take it where I can. I go court and thing. Because I go prove to them say, if them can prove so them own the dirt, then them can tax me. And any little man where so them I bring the claim better present himself. Don't hide behind a fictional entity like a government. We're going to find you and gunshot your body boy for bringing a fallacious fictional claim. We're going to wipe out your family and blow up any location where you're there because you bring fictional claim in a court. Any community where you come from, we're going to erase it from our area and wipe out the people and we know you and who you know. And then judgment that we're going to pass in the earth on somehow. Because we not support nonsense. And we are not apartheid, but we don't want to draw we night. So we don't draw we night, we're going to burn it, we're going to give you a brand new experience. That we are going to give you. Because we are telling you now get it. I don't understand how you can't stop me from talking this way. Andrew Holness, you have one big puppet. Government own what? Where? How? Can you prove that? Demonstrate that. You think because you have all of these mass weaponry, we will not brag about it mean anything? Yo, no. Truth sovereign. Truth supreme. Yeah, man. On a puppet. Just tell me, say, boy, I'm lying. Send anyone of your cross-dressing sodomite out there come rebut when me I say, Uno as politician a puppet. Uno in our political system is outside of Jamaica laws. Uno a criminal. Uno a conduct public slavery. Andrew Holness and your cabinet, even the PNP and the white guy over there, all out now work for the same demon. All out now work for one devil entity out there. And that me I say, oh no can't rebut it, because this is true. And me alone I talk up on the island. Me not see nobody else I hear them talk this way. And me alone I talk this way. Fireman, what go on here? You need to light a destroyer. I don't know where the rest of you talk out there. Be nonsense. Because you know the political nonsense. So you complain about me. I say, boy, head for lift. Boy, forget hang. Treason, boy, are committing at this place. So you go on like you pet them. But true, in a political system, I can't just burn them. I can't just run in because I'm in it. But when them impose it upon me, them give me room now for burn down that nastiness. Which boy, which politician guy? On the outside of law, when you try to interact or interface with me, you know that. You know that, man. And them truth here in the earth. But not everybody know it. And not everybody can observe it or even choose to observe it. Yeah, man, let righteousness prevail the earth and let truth reign. Government, all you can do is make an offer. Government, you're a public service company. Government agent, you're public vendors out there. When you not enforce law, that's when you honor the Constitution. That's when we at least can show no respect. Because we're not going to show we respect. We're not going to show we human dignity. We're not going to demonstrate that. When you not demonstrate that, we know say, we're not lawful. We don't forget hangman to start challenging straight up. No fear. Straight challenge. Hunting. Which part them say them there? What the station name? What the military camp name? Make we go up there go test them. Just like when we are little boy and we used to come out of our little area and we just start playing football. Yo, we are challenged around 3rd Street. We are challenged 4th Street till we start reach up on Maxfield and challenge people. Football. Then the same thing apply. And I just challenge you know, if you not say boy all the way a slave and wanna own everything, and wanna audacious enough we can do anything, a time I gonna come when we're gonna say no such thing and prove it. I'm gonna prove that man, I'm not gonna say. You know, you may always say that bad as it is, that's true, you know, righteousness have to permeate there and truth, sovereign, not care what you do or say. You're not gonna get around the truth, you're not gonna break the law. And I tell people, say, yeah, it's lawful to break the law. Step by step out there. The brave may fall, but never yield, and we say bold and brave out there. Firm and strong. Salute. May the Most High guide and protect the island. In all the island ways, in all the island endeavors and purpose. Yes, I bless the island perpetually, fulfilling the island desires continually. Yeah, man. We do have to give thanks for the experience. And I know it is a great time to be in existence right now. We have access to all different kind of truthful information and qualification. I am kind of sorry for the people that must stuck just on the Bible as it is in its English form. I'm totally sorry for those people. But I'm totally unaware of the compilation over many years of this specific instrument. So I know them are going to read it just like how the theologian direct them to read it. But when you go to the compilation where them derive these construct from, when you go to the ancient writing, then you're going to see a different expression. Understand? So when people now apply themselves and just allow even me to come and say, hey, it is this and it is that, I want to take my word for it without research it, then don't blame me. You understand? If it don't work out how you want it to work out, me and you are not the same. Yeah, when Babylon said, me for bow down and worship them, and me say, go suck your mother Babylon. You not have the nerve to do that. You not going to do that. You bow down and worship. And the difference that with me, and me not literally tell them that my action will speak much louder. Because me I say, me are not your slave, so me not have to drive with no license, it not apply to me, and my car not have to register, it not apply to me, and Babylon destroy my property. So perpetually never fire burn Babylon. And me not stop, I'll never stop until Babylon compensate me and do the right thing. I know them not go on do it until I force them, and when me have to compel them, I go beat them perpetually. No, I go stop, because they never do the right thing. They have to compel the Sodomite them to do what is right, what is lawful. You think them don't know I, and them don't know what me I say. Them have an opportunity to bring my vehicle, fix that up. Yeah, pimp that down or whatever it is, but bring something for compensate me for them judgment, yeah. Because never tear on apart, me I tell them. Me I decimate on the whole bloodline. Me I wrote it off of the face of the earth spiritually till it manifests physically. Why? Because of with me. Yeah, man. Two police, I don't mean it, you know, but the judgment we are not going to get, we are not going to have to get it. The sodomite cross-dressing DK, the court clerk, you never get it. Judge Lome, you jump in at the midlight and you never do the right thing. So you the most I just nature itself, I give it out there. And I, man, I got celebrate it. Yeah, man, I never chant it. So I want to do the right thing. When I say law and order, and when outside the law and order, when I want just rob and thief. And then when I say when I strong and bad. Because when I have all kind of foreign equipment, when I might is right. And me I say fire burn. I go say a time I go come on and so now drop down in front of people and people I wonder how, what go on. No for now get wiped out of this place. We have some fresh young people in the universities. When I think like when I corrupt like and enough of them still humble and all of them spoil. And we're not going to allow them to spoil with you them at the university with a sodomy and a nasty. We're not going to allow them to start hunt some of the teachers who have implement these things. I don't think it's going to change. When a prime minister come and support these things, the prime minister forget judgment. Our law said it not forgot such. Who are you, pussy? I come promote them nastiness. And only sit down and accept it. I me alone I say fire burn. Like when I want them come gang up on me and do me alone something. When I joke out there, that's why I'm going to say we do not burn you. When me step out and say no license, everybody I look for me like, and what am I do? You better listen to me and say, what's wrong with you? Where are you? Are you people? How do I come out of this dark place? I want to exit, huh? I want to make this politician have this old nasty obia for all I want to. I want to make the politician have one under heavy voodoo. How? Must be because I'm spoiled my blood clot out there. Oh, they can't voodoo me. They make me run behind them. Which one out there? That's why I'm telling us more time we hold some energy and go through some personal work we're not clueless about. Yet we just come out and do our work and say, oh, fire burn. Oh no. Same way. Yeah, man. Probably look come on for this. I'm gonna get a nice late evening run. Yeah, I'm gonna call them thing that therapy. That's all it is. Anyway, my time up in people, because I always just want to come out here for just a few. Yeah, man. And just chant with the ones them where I energy resonate with. Now I go resonate with everybody. And I comprehend that. Now have a problem. But the very few, where our energy and this truth here resonate with. Our information of you. Yeah, man, but you have to make it known, sir. Yeah. It will resonate and yeah. We see it and know it as that truth that it is, nothing else. No hype, no disrespect, no fanciness, no nothing else. And for all of the people and what probably have a problem with my style, yeah, I say I want to go one side. I don't need for them all, yeah. If when we use our words, especially with savage languages, when I get offended, me I say, watch you now, lift up. That me I say, you're not there for uno. It's not a church. That's all I keep saying. So just get to know it. Remember, when I there, I beg no friend from nobody. Our energy will resonate with the ones that where it will resonate with. And from just that aspect, we can make a connection. Outside of that, make we just live up and talk truth out there and back it up. Verify your truth so we can respect you. Outside of that, SYM out there, man. SYM, man. Straight. SYM.